favorite Instagrammer superstars. She's here defending the children, year in, year out, day in, day out. I think they even bad guys smashed open her van. She has some merch over there too with I Am Free Canadian. We've got Let Canada Play, Let the Kids Play. Yes, let them play sports without all this nonsense. All right, so can I introduce you to Jodie Ledgerwood? She is freezing little button, but here she comes. Give some love for Jodie Ledgerwood. Injections, wearing masks, staying away from your family and isolating, closing up your businesses was the right thing to do for safety. You've now come to the dark side, our side. Thank you. What you need to know now, vaccinated folks, is something we've known for a while, and that's how to fight for your rights, your inalienable rights. Nobody has the right to tell you who to assemble with. Nobody has the right to tell you you have to participate in a medical experiment in order to have a job or to have an education. And those rights were given to you when you were born. They are not a privilege. They were yours always and forever. And if you need the law to stand up for you, we've got something called the Canadian Bill of Rights that says you have inalienable rights, and those rights are protected under the Lord. And that's what it says. You have the right to life, liberty, security of person, and property. It also says in there that no other law can be made that abrogates outside of the Canadian Bill of Rights. So these mandates are BS. They are not law, and they only have power if you give it power. You need to know the four most important words right now, and that is, I do not consent. We have a few other laws that are on your side, and that's the Freedom of Information and Privacy Protection Act, which guarantees your right to autonomy. It guarantees your right to privacy. Nobody has the right to ask for your medical information in exchange for a job or a restaurant or an airplane ticket. Nobody. That is called extortion under the criminal code. We also have another Discrimination Act of 2017 that was upheld in the Supreme Court of Canada in June 2020. And that act specifically states nobody has the right to demand that you participate in any kind of injection or testing. And if you decide to, nobody has the right to ask you or demand from you the results of those tests. Again, in exchange for food, for education, for a job. Because again, that is extortion under the criminal code. And anybody that mandates and policies you to stick something in your arm against your will, that is called assault. Direct and indirect assault. Again, a punishable offense under the criminal code. You need to start taking action and protecting yourself. Folks, you have the right to have a voice. You have the right to protect your autonomy and your sovereignty. You have that inalienable right. It is not a privilege. It is your right. You were born with it. Because the moment you start giving away your right to make choices for your body and what goes in it is the time that you have now given up. And you no longer have the freedom that our ancestors fought and died for and suffered for. So you need to owe them your life by not giving it away. So please stop. Say enough. These truckers are here supporting you. So please listen to their honks. Take them, feel them in your soul. And remember, when you leave Ottawa, those honks don't stop. Those honks are for you guys. They're for our children and our future. And please, please teach your children they have a voice that is beautiful and they have the right to use that voice to protect themselves. We need all of us working together. We can all be leaders here. We have the right, we have the voice, we have the muscle all within ourselves. You can do it. You start by taking off the mask. You start by hanging out with your friends and your family. You start by having dinner parties and birthday parties again. You start by enjoying Easter dinner and Valentine's Day together. And you start by hugging your friends and family and stop staying away. I love you all, and please remember, you are stronger than you think. You have the power within you. And if you don't think you can do it alone, then grab the person beside you and do it with them. Ask for help. We are Canadian and we are great at helping each other. This proves it.